Hi, and welcome to your Geology 101 lab course for this summer. Just a quick layout of how the course is set up to help you get started. If you click on the course, it'll always bring you to the course home. So we have the way it's set up, so you have a Start Here section. So let's just go there. First, you have a little welcome from me, where the video is, the syllabus. Definitely want to download that and review it. Our course objectives, eCampus tutorial. And then just to ensure that you kind of looked over the syllabus, there's a syllabus quiz that's open resources. So you use your syllabus to answer the questions. It's not timed or anything, but that's due the Friday of the first week. So make sure you go over all of that. Essentially, the course is divided. You have 13 labs, so pretty much 2 each week. There's 1 week that has 3. You'll see in the syllabus you do need a rock kit. There's a link to one from Amazon, but there are others out there that you can get as well. And you'll need that for a week for lab 5, 6, and 7. So those are all like the third week of our course. So those are due at the end of May to give you plenty of time to get those and get them delivered. But make sure you get started with that. But then you'll see, so the lab 1, they are all using open resources as far as like the lab manuals. So here you'll see the PDF for that, and then there's a link within the PDF. Let me just download that real quick. All right, so it has all of the information in here as far as what you're doing. So it has all the background information. And then you'll see, once you kind of read through all of this, then you'll see some activities, and that's what your assignments are going to be. And they're all set up in eCampus. So activity 2A, drawing contour lines. So what you'll see here in just a minute with the assignments is this activity. So you'll actually be drawing the contour lines on here, and then looking at a topographic map and answering some questions. So all of those are set up within questions in eCampus. But just to go back to the top here, if you click on any of these are hyperlinks. So it will take you to the syllabus. So you can click open link, and that takes you to that open resource lab manual. Or you can just work directly from the PDF. It's whatever works best for you. Oops. All right, so then if we go back to our course, so again, that's kind of the introduction, but then all of the questions are in here. So if we have an activity where you actually have to download or draw something, they're listed as activities. So this activity 2A, the drawing the contour lines, there's the file of that map that's saved. So you can download that, and depending on whatever resources you have available, if you can write on your tablet and save it so you can draw those lines, or you can print the picture, draw the lines, and then take a picture of that to upload it. Again, so it doesn't matter how you get it submitted as long as I can see your finished assignment. And just make sure your name is on it, so I know you're not like using somebody else's that's taken the class before. So that's why you're always going to add your name to all of your assignments. So there are activities based on those labs where you upload something directly, or you just answer questions. And so those lab questions, if you click on those, it'll take you, again, that's not like a quiz. You can go in and out as many times as you need to, answer the questions, and then go on to another couple questions and come back as many times as you want, as long as you finish by the end of each week. So for each of the labs, everything is always due on the Friday by the end of the day. So again, our first week, you have your syllabus quiz, and then we're covering lab 1 and 2. Then week 2, labs 3 and 4 are due. Then we have lab 5, 6, and 7 all due the third week. And then 8, 9, 10, and 11, and then 12 and 13. They are all open. You can work ahead. The only thing is that there are some discussions. Not every lab will have a discussion, but essentially there's a discussion each week. So for example, in lab 2, there's a discussion. So you post something. So you'll create a thread. Yours will look a little different in student view than what I see, but you'll create a thread here and you'll always see the prompt. So you're identifying the tectonic plate and boundary wherever you live, and then indicate whether you're prone to volcanoes, earthquakes, or other features based on how close you are to that plate. So you will post information about you there, or your prompt. And then once you submit that, then you'll be able to see other students post, and you need to reply to at least 2 of those. Being sure to further the discussion. Don't just say, oh, good job, or oh, I like that, or oh, that's weird. You need to further the discussion, like, oh, I also live by that same boundary. I also experience a lot of earthquakes, or something to that effect that shows you've thought about it. You've read what they've said, and again, you're kind of furthering the discussion. So that is really how our course is set up. But again, you can work ahead with the labs. Like if you know you're going to be on vacation one of the weeks and you want to work ahead so you don't have much to do, replying to discussions is maybe the only thing, waiting for other students to post so you can reply to them. But otherwise, you can work ahead, or again, as long as you meet those deadlines of the due dates, then you can work kind of along the setup schedule. Other main thing I can advise is just to, reach out with questions. If you don't understand something in the lab, we can set up a phone call or Zoom to go through it. Of course, there's all kind of resources online in addition to the lab manual. If it just doesn't quite make sense, you can Google different things. But again, I'm here to help. I just need to know what you need help with. So I hope you enjoy this course. It is kind of fast-paced, but I think it's really interesting and hope you do too.